Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you guys been playing One Piece Odyssey? Well, I have, and yeah, it's been a banger so far. Obviously, it's not the best One Piece game they could possibly make, but it's, it could hold me over until they finally make that One Piece game, kind of like Storm and Fighters. We definitely need it, but yeah. Let's get into the discussion of the video. I'm going to be talking about that DLC. The DLC that the game promised us before the game even came out. So, there was something called the One Piece Odyssey Expanded Adventure Pack. I think that's what it's called. But, yeah, there's going to be a DLC pack that comes out, and it's basically going to be something. I'm not sure what it's going to be exactly, and I want to talk about that now. So, obviously, One Piece is a huge series. There's so much to cover. They didn't even cover everything in this game. They only covered 4 major arcs, which were Alabasta, Water 7, Marineford, and Dressrosa. And actually, all 4 of those arcs were kind of condensed down. You know, they really didn't add every character that was in the arc into the game. So, when you think of a DLC, my main thing is the only possible DLC I could see them making would be a Wholecake Island DLC. And if not, it's just going to be some original stuff, on Waford. And I'll take it, free DLC. But, it is what it is. But I feel like they can make a somewhat decent Wholecake Island DLC. And I'm going to be talking about that right now. So, obviously, if you look at Dressrosa was 100 episodes in the anime. And Wholecake Island was around the same, so if you take a look at what they did with Dressrosa, they condensed it down, but it was definitely the most, you could see they put the most work into Dressrosa just from all the characters they had. Like, we had Salbo, Law, Cavendish, Rebecca, all of them with us, and then they also had Burgess, Doflamingo, and Pika. So, they had 3 villains, 3 fights, and it was okay, but for Wholecake Island, I kind of had to look at everything and decide, which characters they could possibly put in the game. So, I tied it down to 5 members of the Charlotte family, right? So, obviously, Katakuri, he would be the Doflamingo main character. It would look awesome. Then we have Brule, which, we obviously need her for the Katakuri fight to even happen, right? Then, we need Pudding, because Pudding, I'll explain later, but I don't think they're gonna add the whole wedding stuff. I'll explain the whole layout in a second. Then Perospero, possibly, because we need him in the game. Yeah, I think, that's 5. Oh, no. Then Cracker, and I'll explain Cracker right now. So, there's going to be 3 major locations in this arc, too. Basically, Cacao Island, which is, Chocolate Town. We're going to have Chocolate Town, the Seducing Woods, and the Mirror World. I know that's cutting a lot out, but listen, yeah, and then you're also wondering, where the hell is Big Mom? I don't think Big Mom would be able to be put into this game, just from, the annoyingness. Like, they're gonna have they never fought against her, really, except for Jinbei, and I'm gonna get into him. So they really wouldn't have Big Mom be a big part of this arc, just in my opinion, basically. So, now, let's get into the rest of this arc. So, the support characters as well. I want to have Carrot, Pedro, and Jinbei. Those are 3. There's a lot more they can add. You know, I didn't put Beige or any of the Germa, so they're cut out of this arc as well. So we have some some villains, we have some support characters. What else would make this arc? Now, I've been trying to collect all the cube fragments in this game, and I realized we do have some extra cube fragments. So, they could definitely add some more moves for the characters, especially Luffy and Sanji. There's a lot of stuff they left out. Sanji has about 10 moves, you know, and he did a lot more than that in the anime. So, and then, you know, they gave Luffy one Snake Man move, which kind of confirms that this arc happened in the One Piece Odyssey timeline. So, yeah, so basically, the Straw Hats, all of them, because they're going into Memoria, they wind up in Chocolate Town, right? They start off in Chocolate Town, they're looking around like, you know, what's going on? Then they find Carrot and Pedro. So they're chilling with them for a while, they find Pudding, they have the normal discussion like they do in the anime, and then they're like, alright, who do we have to beat to get out of this Memoria? I don't know if they're gonna try to go to Big Mom, or they're gonna go to Katakuri, but, you know, I feel like they're gonna try to target Katakuri. So, Luffy's like, I gotta go beat Katakuri, where do we gotta go? So, you know, like in the anime, they head to the Seducing Woods. So, they're walking through there, and they end up seeing Brûlé. So, Brûlé's there like, you know, I'm gonna get you, Straw Hat, and all that. But then, Cracker appears, and Cracker pulls up with his substitution, those Bisbis fruit, guys. So, you fight against Cracker, you unlock Tank Man, because Tank Man is insane, and then you get the move Gomu Gomu no Cannonball. Crazy Tank Man move, insane. So, then after that, Katakuri appears, and you get warped into the mirror world, right? You go against Katakuri, something like that, and then you end up... Oh, no, so yeah, you're fighting against Katakuri, you do the normal fight, and then Perospero appears, and the whole thing with Pedro happens, so they try to escape. Then you fight Katakuri again in the whole Lightning Memoria thing. You know, Luffy unlocks Black Mamba, Gomu Gomu no Black Mamba, takes out Katakuri. You know, we have some emotional moments. Jinbei also appears. You could have Jinbei pull up, fighting against Perospero, right? And then, the whole thing with Pedro, they escape. Decent arc, you know? They have to, like, if they don't, they really don't have to add Pedro, and they don't have to add Perospero. I just threw that in because, you know, I feel like that is kind of the emotional moment they could throw in to the arc. But besides that, there's a lot of stuff they can do. They can also add more outfits, moves, more Yaya cubes they could throw around. You know, have another mission with that one girl, Madam, I don't know, one of them. But yeah, there's a lot of post-game stuff that I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get to level 99, which is really easy. Sky Tower, perfect grind. I'm trying to find all the Robin things. I'm trying to find the Yaya cubes. And then the cube fragments, I have most of them, you know. I gotta just find Brook's. But yeah, and then Brook too. You're telling me right now they gave Brook like 4 or 5 moves? Get the hell out of here with that, you know? Brook has so much stuff they can do. But anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about a Wholecake Island DLC coming to One Piece Odyssey? It's been SSJ Benj. Peace.